Welcome back to Resident Gatling Gun 2. Here's Leon, here's his leather jacket, here's his Gatling gun. It's very large. We are continuing on as we play Leon A. Let me put some stuff away right here, like that. Put this away. Might as well combine this and take it with us. And we're going to change costumes into the second special costume. The one on the right. Let's do that. Please wait a minute. And what we get is Leon in a ball cap and a tank top. Leon showing off the guns. Yeah. Look at that. Leon's got some tone, some muscle tone going on. We don't see that in a normal game, but we're seeing it now. Alright, so we have the cog and the crank, so we want to go up to the library is what we're doing right now. I don't know how I feel about the ball cap. I mean, I guess it's good that we get to see some kind of headwear, because he doesn't wear a hat in any of his other costumes, so that's something. Even though Leon is not in his police uniform, he is proud to be a member of the RPD. Or someone was. Again, these are not Leon's casual clothes. He's wearing the clothes of a dead man. Maybe Brad. Maybe these are Brad's clothes. Maybe when Brad is off the job, he was wearing the tank top and the RPD ball cap. Though if it was Brad, oh, hold on. I did not use the cord in these hallways, that's right. And because of that, that means both hallways fill up with zombies. Which, in a normal playthrough, you know, if it's your first time through, that is annoying. But with infinite weapons, it really doesn't matter. It's not like we're going to go in those hallways anyway. We will as Claire, but not as Leon. You'd think, though, that if this was Brad's cap, that he might have, like, a STARS cap. But Leon's not a member of STARS, so it would probably be inappropriate for Leon to wear a STARS cap. Or maybe there wasn't any, like, STARS-branded merchandise, because maybe would people think... Maybe the other cops would think that would be, like, snobbish if the STARS members got their own branded merchandise and the rest of the RPD had different merchandise. Do you think there was some resentment in the RPD for the STARS members? Because, oh, those STARS members think they're so good. They think they're so big. Not like the rest of us normal RPD cops. The STARS members get their own office. They go on missions. While the rest of us are just walking a beat in the city. I assume that Chief Irons knew that Wesker was working for Umbrella. Like, they were working together, probably. So there probably wasn't much friction between the Chief and the STARS and the STARS team in general, because Wesker was heading that up. Even though Chris clearly suspected something of the Chief since he asked for a federal investigation on him. Anyway, here are the two plugs. We're going to jump down this dust chute, as you do. Here we go. And let's go talk to Ben.
No! Get away! No!
So this time, Ben got tentacled instead of getting slashed. And we know what that means because we saw the Chief get tentacled, so we know what's going to happen to Ben.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my chest. It's burning. What's wrong?
Good God, what was that?
Yeah, the mail to the chief. We've seen it.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait!
Ada, wait. Part 3.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Ada did not seem all that fazed by seeing Ben's exploded body. Ben, you hanging in there? As long as you're hanging in there. Alright, so Ben got what Chief Irons got in the A route. And so that means that we're going to go into the sewers. We're going to use our chest plugs. We're going to fight a boss. We're going to go into the sewers. Not necessarily in that order. We're going to do all those things, though. Yeah, I have what I need. Let's go inside. But we're not fighting William Bergen this time. Rather, we're fighting the G-Parasite here. So let's see how well the Gatling gun works against it. Pretty well, as it turns out. Alright, let's head down into the sewers.
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
Also, Leon, did you change clothes? Well, now that you mentioned it, I did mean to ask you if you might know the way to the gun store. Huh? She's very impressed. We don't need to bother going down to the warehouse. Or really... No, I do need to get something. Yes, I do need to get one thing. Let me get out my valve handle. Do need to remember that I want to take that with me. Also, just to make sure... Let me see... let me... Just to be on the safe side, let me do this. And I'll take this with me. And let's take the elevator down. Ada, wait. No, he didn't say Ada, wait. He just said Ada. I thought we were getting Ada, wait, part 4. We did not.
I have to talk to her.
Alright, we'll leave Leon here because that wound is not mortal, so it'll be fine. So I wonder, did Ada actually care for John? Because she does seem to be quite concerned about him. about what happened, even though Annette says that Ada just posed as his girlfriend to get close to Umbrella. But maybe there were real feelings there. So this cutscene here is going to be mostly the same. And that's a really good shot on Annette's part. Shooting the hand out of Ada's gun? No, shooting the gun out of Ada's hand. That takes some serious aim.
Ada Wong.
So we're going to get the cutscene here of the Umbrella soldiers killing William Birkin and taking the G-Virus.
One of the men from Chicago.
And we can skip that. We can't skip the real-time cutscenes if you're wondering why I haven't been. But we can skip the pre-rendered ones.
How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-Virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me. G-Virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-Virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... precisely... my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Right, so instead of Annette telling this to Claire, Annette is going to tell it to Ada, but we can skip it.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring.
No.
Right, so Ada's not wearing the pendant, so Annette, there was nothing there for Annette to notice. So the dialogue was a little bit different there at the end.
Too bad.
And Annette mentioned that William would have lost his memories by now, which is something that I was kind of wondering about. How long do you think William had his human consciousness when he turned into the monster? Like, you'd think he would still have it at first, and then maybe he slowly faded away. Oh, here's the crocodile. The alligator. The alidile. Crocagator. Right, so Ada has to fight that.
Ada?
Now, something to notice is that Leon does not have a bullet wound. His alternate costume, I guess, doesn't have that blood patch. So Leon is bulletproof. His skin is tougher than that of the police armor. So he's doing fine. Let's go over here and get the wolf medal. Right, so when we did Leon B, I had blown up the crocagator in Claire A, so it didn't appear. But here in Leon A, Ada is stopped by the Aladile's attack. One of the things I think in this game that I always thought was kind of like maybe like the most horrific transformation was the part where Birkin's head, his human head, gets like absorbed into his torso and he grows a new monster head. And you kind of wonder, what is his perspective like at that point in time? Does his perspective change to the new monster head, or is the perspective that is William Birkin, is that still in the human head, which is being absorbed into the body? Like, what is Birkin's perspective at that point in time? Is the monster William Birkin's consciousness, or is the monster let me do this again. Is the monster like a different being, which is overtaking William and absorbing William until William is no more? Well, for right now, what I have to think about is an alligator. It's big. And since I have this weapon, I'm going to try killing it without using the canister. We'll see how that goes.
Ada!
Right, so we know what the easy way is to kill this. We can let go we can get rid of that canister and blow it up in its mouth. Or we could just try to shoot it a whole bunch. There we go. So, since we did that, I believe it will return in the B route, if I remember this right.
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
Well, as you can see, there are no bandages. Not with the alternate costume.
Find out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
Alright, let's do our thing. Let's go over here. Let's get a medal. Let's use a valve handle to go through a fan. Let's turn off a waterfall, as you do, to get down to the tram car. Mind the zombies. Alright, so this is going to go basically as it has been, as we've already seen. Going to go to the tram car, going to go to the area that leads to the big elevator platform. And we have to activate that to go down into the lab. And Billy attacks. And something I didn't realize was you don't actually have to shoot his arm. Just, you know, just chill out. I figured you had to shoot it, because you can shoot it. But no. No, this is alright. Let's head on out. Don't need to pick up the weapon box key, because I have my weapon. I don't need another weapon. Alright, here we are at the elevator. It's already up, so we don't have to go bring it back up. Since this is the A route, no one's used it yet. So it's already here for us. Let's get inside. Oh, that's right. I have to go inside and get the key, then come back out here to the control panel and use it on the control panel. It seems kind of an odd way of doing this. You'd think the control panel would be inside the elevator. Like, there's like a control room here, but we don't do anything with it. Rather, we just go back out to this control panel. Alright, we're going down. And so is Ada.
Ada! Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it!
Hang in there, Ada. Alright, so here's the transformation I was talking about. I believe his human head is going to get absorbed into his torso. And then he grows a new monster head. So, like, where is William's consciousness at that point? Is it in his chest? Because that seems horrible. Let's just get some good space here. I'll just wait for him to walk into it. There we go. And do you think William sees out of that large eye on his shoulder? Like, something is seeing out of that, but is it William or the monster? Or are they one and the same?
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on! Wake up! Come on!
Yeah, that's right. We are going to get some new dialogue here because Ada was gone when we picked her up from the when we went back to the elevator in Leon B. But here we're carrying her to the safe room, so we're going to get an extra conversation, an extra heartfelt, emotional conversation with Ada. So let's listen.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Kind of an odd line from Ada. I can't actually care about anyone, but I kind of like you. Right, I have to equip this. I unequipped my gun, I guess in order to equip Ada, to carry her in here. Also, let's just take Leon's advice when it comes to first aid. If we encounter someone who has taken a massive physical trauma and has been knocked out from it, stand over them and say, "Snap out of it! Come on!" I assume that's what you're supposed to do. Of course, what we're doing right now is we're turning the power on, so we have to get that fuse. And we get this little animation here that I'm sure the animator was very proud of this. It's a good animation. Main fuse, we got it. Let's go. You know, something I was thinking of is that it probably would be a bad idea to just wear a tank top in a zombie invasion. You'd want to get as much coverage as you could, you know? You wouldn't want to leave any bare skin exposed, but as we saw, Leon's bare skin is very tough. A bullet cannot even get through it. Maybe just like Mr. X, Leon's true power comes out the less clothes he's wearing. Let's see, actually, while I'm here, since we didn't do this last time, I might as well turn on the gas so we can see that in Claire B, I believe that the plants do turn into poison plants. I'll turn it on. Which is good for now, but bad for Route B. Well, it's just to see that, I guess. Oh, hello. When I was mentioning maybe Leon's true power becomes out the less clothes he's wearing, I was about to say that brings up the idea of a story where the hero and the villain have to have a standoff by removing their clothes in order to expose their true power. I'm sure there must be like a manga out there in which that is the premise. Like I was about to say, that could be an original idea. No, I'm sure that is not an original idea. I'm sure that has been done multiple times. Do I need anything? I can put that wheel away. I don't need it. Using the gun pushed me away just far enough to close the door. Well, we have to go in here to get this key card. And that's it, because this vaccine machine, we don't actually use it. No vaccine is needed because, hey, who's infected with the G virus? No one around here. No little girls. So no need for the vaccine stuff. I don't remember if there's anything different about the security room in Claire B. I don't think there is, but just to make sure, I might as well go in here and we might as well just unlock Leon's half of it. Then we'll check it when I get to Claire B just to make sure that there's nothing different about it, but I don't think there is. Username is guest. Register my fingerprint. Alright, got the key card. We can head back on up. Yeah, don't need to go down there. Okay, let's just do Leon's half of this while we're here. And in here with the key card, get rid of the key card because we need to get our MO disc, I believe, in order to open that door. Oh, ran right into him. Yeah, over here. There it is. And once again, no need to use the vaccine machine.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
I shouldn't think that's comical, but it kinda is. Anyway, Annette seems to be pretty dead, and we've taken the G-Virus.
Self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, so something happened to activate the self-destruct sequence. We have the G-Virus. So, why are things blowing up? I guess we'll find out in Claire B. But as for Annette, well, you saw what happened. Let's see. Oh no. I have the MO disc. So, I'm just trying to think now. So that means I need to go back downstairs. Let me just open fire on the naked zombies. So, you want to come through here? No? Okay, there we go. There we go. Do I need to... I don't think I need to talk to Ada or anything. Let's see. Ada? Oh, she's gone. Where is Ada? Alright, Ada's not here, so nothing we can do about that. Annette's dead. We have the G-Virus. We have the MO disc, so we can go down to, yeah, we can go downstairs.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that. Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
G-Virus. Leon. It's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No! I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada! This is what everyone's been dying for.
And Ada falls into the depths, resulting in her being incredibly dead. Again, just extremely dead. And we've thrown away the G-Virus, which seems like it may not be a good idea, but Leon is... he's kind of in an emotional state right now. Let's look at Ada's gun. There are no rounds. She was never going to shoot Leon in the first place. What made her do that? Well, Annette is also pretty sure she's permanently dead now. And Ada, of course, is extremely dead. As we know, she doesn't survive this game. We all know that. Okay, let's go downstairs. At least in this one, in Leon A, she falls, so it's not like Leon can check if Ada is dead. Unlike Leon B, in which he can definitely check to see if she's dead. Let's just pick up some herbs while I'm here, just in case. Since we do have a fight coming up. Also, the naked zombies being the final form of the zombies, that does kind of confirm my idea that you grow in power the more clothes you remove in Resident Evil.
Minutes until detonation.
I'm doing fine, just to make sure. I also like this little camera angle right here, because your eyes are looking at the green lights, but then, oh no, that ceiling plate is coming down. So do you think Birkin is like seeing out of his monster head, or is he seeing out of the big bulbous eyes? Like, what are those eyes doing for him? We know that the eyes are like the eyes of his final blob form, but as of right now, is he like seeing anything out of those? Okay, survive that. What am I on? I'm on caution. Let's just use this. There we go. You know, someone in the comments mentioned that in Leon A, Leon really doesn't do anything of importance. Oh yeah, walk through this Birkin blob. And I guess that's true, because if you think about it, all he's really done is fight Birkin a few times. And Birkin's not dead, you know, he's gonna show up in the true ending. He did the whole thing with Ada. That led to Ada being dead due to, you know, Annette. Oh, actually, Leon and Claire change positions in this final cutscene, so let's watch this.
Hurry up!
See, Claire's on the train this time. And that's Leon A. And if Leon A was your first playthrough, you might be wondering, who was that little girl on the train? Who was that? Because Sherry did not appear in Leon A. Like, that's the only time you see her. She's on the train with Claire. And you might have noticed Sherry was not unconscious, as she was in Claire A, Leon B. Claire did not have to give Sherry a vaccine, because that whole thing about Sherry being infected doesn't happen in Claire B. That's just a Claire A, Leon B thing. So, you might be wondering who that little girl is, so you play Claire B to find out who that girl is. Yeah, and like I said, Leon really doesn't do anything of all that much importance in Leon A, does he? Because in Leon B, he sets up the train, so the train is moving, and Leon kills Mr. X. So that's basically what he's doing in Leon B. In Leon A, he's fighting Birkin, but doesn't kill him. He doesn't set up the train. That's Claire does that. Leon doesn't rescue Sherry or anything. Claire does that. Leon has the thing with Ada and Annette, which leads to Annette and Ada being dead, and Leon throws away the G-Virus. But that doesn't lead to anything of importance, because we know Umbrella gets the G-Virus. How do we know that? We find out... Well, we're going to find out later on in a bonus mode. But Leon throwing away the G-Virus doesn't actually accomplish anything. So yeah, I guess Leon really doesn't contribute that much to much in Leon A. Thinking about it. But as you saw, this is a very short game once you know what to do. And obviously if you have an infinite weapon, not very difficult. There are more difficult modes, again, which we will see. But for the moment, this has been Leon A. I said that I liked Claire A, Leon B, because it seemed like there was more to it. It was a bit more meaty. And that's definitely the case with Leon A, in that it seems like there's not as much to it. Of course, there's Leon, standing with some troops, some police, which, again, never happens. But okay, that's fine. And we got a ranking of A. Probably because I saved a game. If I didn't save it all, that might have been S. Alright, let's save a game. That takes us to Claire B. So, next time round on Resident Evil 2, once again, it's not over. As Claire said, it's not over. I have to find my brother. And Leon completely backed off on the whole it's over thing. Completely backpedaled and said, you're right. This is just the beginning. Well, we're not quite at the beginning, but we're not at the end either, because we still have Claire B to do. And that's what we're going to be doing next time on Resident Evil 2.